What's it gonna be?
I'll have ham and cheese on whole wheat.
No, you won't.
Bacon, lettuce, tomato on toast?
Why not?
Because this is Jewish deli food, kosher. That's what those funky little letters say in the window.
Could we see a menu, please?
Deli food. What you need a menu for? This food ain't changed since Moses. Here's what we got. Corned beef, baby. Best in town. How many you want?
How do you stay in business if you don't have what we order?
Gee, I don't know. The place has only been here for 90 years. It's been here since before your daddy took a look at your mama and said, sweetheart, come over here. Now do you understand why we've been here this long?
Corned beef, baby?
Best in town. What's it gonna be?
2 corned beefs. With mustard. On white. Raisin bread.
I don't know, Lou. See, without my wife here anymore, without a son to pass the place on to, I'm beginning to think, what's the point? I mean, maybe it's time for me to retire, to think about moving on.
This place is your whole life. You'll never leave it.
Mr. Singer!
Florida is nice.
Yes, I hurry to you on winged feet, my most oldest and my most valued Mrs. Starkazia.
He gave me facts.
Oh, he's my nephew, pity me.
67 years I come here.
67 years.
I never bought anywhere else.
Never bought.
I slept with your father.
Dad knew how to keep a customer.
Hello, Mr. Singer.
Mrs. Patterson. What, you finished cleaning the apartment already?
Finished with what? I didn't even take my coat off.
Why not?
Because there's nothing to do in there. There's no mess to pick up. Everything's in its place.
Okay, I'll make a mess for you tonight.
That bed hasn't been slept in since Mrs. Singer died. And you've been catching a few hours sleep in your chair in front of the late movie, and that's it. Am I right?
How do you know all this, Perry Mason?
Listen here, old man. You're not the only person who feels all by himself in this world. It's been 12 years since my husband passed. My only comfort is my son Mitchell, who remembers to call me Sunday mornings.
Mitchell is the successful one or the one we don't talk about?
We don't talk about the one we don't talk about.
So then Mitchell is the junior executive on his way up.
He works too hard and he never goes home, and now it's cost him his family.
There's a problem with the family?
I got divorced. He's taking it very bad.
So why didn't you tell me?
Mr. Singer, in all the time I've worked for you, have I ever once burdened you with my troubles?
I just thought you never had any.
They're going to share custody of their little girl. I don't want to talk about it.
Mrs. Patterson, maybe we could work...
Mr. Singer, look at this scrawny-looking little skinny chicken.
Look, sweetheart, this is delicatessen. Kosher food. Now, what do you know about kosher food, sweetheart?
I know you call me sweetheart one more time, and I'm going to kick your tuchus all up and down 2nd Avenue.
Hey, what is the point of controversy here?
This guy's trying to peddle off substandard poultry on me because he thinks I'm ignorant of kosher tradition.
All right, let me handle them gold to my ear. Hey, you're a new delivery man. Where's Eddie?
Laid off.
Mr. Handelman got rid of Eddie.
Handelman's gone. He sold us the business.
Wait, what are you talking about?
It says Handelman on the truck.
He sold us his name and his customer list. Look, what's the difference? It's the same goods.
No, it isn't. Handelman's chickens were plump. You can make 7 sandwiches from a Handelman chicken.
You hear that? Plump, 7. Claudia, how many sandwiches could you get out of this?
3.5.
Thief!
Garnet.
How can a man sell his name? How can a man put a price tag on his reputation? Listen, a name is all you have when you come into this world, and a reputation is all your name has when you leave it. You don't sell a family name for money. You turn it over, like my grandfather did to my father, like my father did to me. And as I may someday to you, my nephew Sheldon, if you show me that you have the dedication to make this place your life's work. Do you have that dedication, Sheldon?
No.
No, I don't care, Mr. Fricker. Miami, Fort Lauderdale. Listen, as long as I can live near the water and spend the remainder of my days playing gin rummy in my straw hat.
What have you gone and done, you crazy old man?
Oh, I gotta go. It's my mommy.
Why is the store all closed up in the middle of the day? And why are you drinking?
Look, Mrs. Patterson, I have had it. I am moving to Florida.
Florida? Well, Lord knows they have a crying need for another skinny-legged old man in Florida.
Hey, my legs are lean and mean, Mrs. Patterson. Built up over 50 years from sandwich schlepping. I have earned my retirement.
And if you were retiring, I'd wish you well. I'd pack your bags, but you're not retiring. You're quitting. And that's what you'll be in Florida, a quitter. And you'll sit down there and you'll be a bitter old man because you didn't pass the store down to someone like your father passed the store down to you. And the rest of your life will fade away.
It's not just a game. It's a mystery.
Where's Mr. Singer? He didn't die. He quit.
Listen, who am I going to pass the store down to, huh? I have no sons. That's no good. Read the sign, Singer and Sons. My daughters didn't choose to slice pastrami. They chose to marry orthodontists and leave their father with a sign that makes no damn sense. All right, fine. I'm going to move to Florida. I'm going to drive slow, and I'll piss everybody off. Mrs. Patterson, what should I do?
You should pour me a drink.
What? What's the matter?
Mitchell called to say they laid him off.
Mitchell is the one on his way up, or the one we don't talk about?
He's been so upset about his divorce that he hasn't been paying enough attention to his job, and they let him go. Now he says his fancy job cost him his family. He doesn't want a fancy job anymore. He doesn't know what he wants.
Oh, boy. Well, aren't we the two happy old souls? I got a wonderful business I'm about to give up because I have no son to give it to.
I have a wonderful son about to give up and do who knows what with his life.
You're Mr. Singer, eh? We just opened. There's no money in the register.
He's a little high-strung.
I'm afraid he is. You'll have to excuse him. So what can I do for you?
You can stick them up. Oh, my God.
Come on, I'm kidding. I'm Mrs. Patterson's son.
Oh.
Mr. Singer, what's it been, about 20 years? Well, look, I'm trying to find my mother.
Yeah, she's meeting us here. But before she gets here, I want to talk to you about this job I have for you.
I don't need a job.
Yes, you do. Of course, I can't pay you what you're used to getting.
Then why would I work for you?
But I can manage $500 a week.
Daddy,
You'll take it.
I took it. But I better call my boss.
Yeah, call him. Right? Sure. How many people get a chance to tell off their boss?
Yeah, Mr. Hackett, this is Patterson.
Go ahead. Tell him off.
I'm going to tell you off.
After all your hard work.
After all my hard work.
They chew you up.
You chewed me up.
And they spit you out.
And spit me out.
You tell them you got a new job.
Yeah, I got a new job. A better job.
Hey, don't get carried away.
I'm making $500 a week, and I don't know what I do.
You're not just another money-chasing executive with no soul.
Yeah, I'm not just another $4 an hour box loader down at the shipyard.
Right. What?
I know who I am now.
Wait a minute, who are you?
I am Reggie Patterson.
No, Mitchell Patterson.
No, that's my brother, Mr. Fancy Job.
Oh, my God. You're the one we don't talk about. Huh? Give me that phone. Mr. Hackett, you'll enjoy this. Mr. Hackett, get him back.
We don't need him back. I work for you now. Hey, do I get my own apron with Reggie written on it?
You're just awful about Mr. Hackett. I really think we should call him back.
What for? He'll never speak to me again. Thanks to you.
Thanks to me. Sheldon!
What?
Would you help Mr. Patterson here find an apron?
Why?
I seem to have hired him.
Why?
Shirley! You and me work together now, but don't get too close, because I'll never stay in one place too long. I'm a drifter. I'll never get tied down.
Morning, everybody.
Woo, get the rope.
Mr. Singer? This is my son, Mitchell.
It's been a long time, Mr. Singer.
Yes, I'd have hardly recognized you.
All right, here it is, Mr. Singer. I have this regular little girl. I want a regular little job that allows me to spend the time with her. I've been missing lately. So my mother told me about your offer, and I'm going to take you up on it.
Well, so you're Mitchell. Well, of course you are. You're bright, you're presentable, you're probably all around perfect.
And he comes complete with an adorable little daughter.
Of course he does. Say something, adorable daughter.
I just lost this tooth. He used to go here.
Naturally, it's charming.
Oh, she is such a beautiful little girl.
Fine, sure. We all love each other. It's the perfect Deli family.
What are you mumbling about?
Let's chat.
She's so shy, hiding behind her daddy's legs. You know, you are very pretty. Do you look like your mommy or your daddy?
My mommy and daddy aren't together anymore.
Hello, Daddy.
You know, Mrs. Patterson, God is a very funny guy.
Okay, Mr. Singer. I'm ready to go to work. Turn this place into a deli empire.
Isn't Mitchell wonderful? Won't he be just perfect for you?
Yes, it's amazing how perfect life can so nearly be. And yet, not close.
Hey! Guess who works here now?
What have you gone and done, you crazy old man?
This is going to be one of the first funny stories I tell the other skinny-leg guys in Florida.
Hello, Uncle Reggie.
Hello, baby.
You hired the wrong brother. You gave Reggie Mitchell's job.
Oh. My mother arranged this job for my brother. How characteristic. And what are you needing a job for anyway? Last I heard, you were chairman of the board of Texaco. Ain't that right?
No, that's not right. I'm not the chairman of the board of anything. Just had a couple setbacks this year.
Do tell.
I lost my job.
Well, I'd be interested to know how your high and mighty Lord and Taylor Saks Fifth Avenue wife thinks about you now the money faucet's shut off.
I wouldn't know, Reg. I don't talk to her that much.
Why is that?
We got divorced.
Well, you have my utmost congratulations.
Hey. Lay off my wife.
Your father and uncle seem to enjoy a somewhat bellicose relationship. Am I right?
How old are you?
1 million.
Claudia?
Oh, come on, baby. Let me show you where we keep the cookies.
My wife was cultured and sophisticated.
Your wife was a blood-sucking vampire. She sucked the life and half the color out of you.
You out your mind.
Look in the mirror. You're 2 shades lighter than the last time I saw you. There's that lady a week long, you look like Ed Begley Jr.
All right. We're going to settle this whole thing right now.
You don't get the opportunity this time, Mitchell. This time, I get the break. Now, did you hire me or not, Mr. Singer?
Yes, I did hire you.
Well, thank you for screwing up my whole family.
Mrs. Patterson. Mrs. Patterson. No, wait. Mrs. Patterson.
You ever have thought he looked for 1 minute like Mitchell?
How would I know? The last time I saw Mitchell, he peed in my eye. What have those two got against each other anyway?
That's family business.
Hey, now, wait a minute. I resent that. For 36 years, you have been part of my family. You helped me raise my daughters. You helped me through the death of my Evelyn. For once, why can't you let me help you if I can?
When my husband died, Reggie was just getting ready to graduate high school. He wanted to go to college, but I needed help to support the family. Reggie was the oldest, so he had to go to work. I had no choice. But Reggie has never forgiven me. Now Mitchell's got a little girl to take care of, so there's still no choice. So I'm going to say this once. And because I'm a proud woman, I'm going to say it soft. So don't you go deaf on me, old man. Help.
Thank you.
Will you get out of my face with not going to college? You weren't even a good student. I could have played basketball. I could have led my team to the NCAA championship and been interviewed by Brent Musburger.
You got no jump shot and you can't go to your right.
I could have played football. I could have made friends with rich kids from Connecticut and started a cookie business. At least I could have got a better education and a chance to be something.
Hey. Can I get a corned beef sky high?
Yeah, I'll get it. Because that's what I am. I'm a failed in life, no college, no cookie business, no account loser stuck here making sandwiches for you. What do you want?
I want him to make it.
Think you missed out on the education, Reg? Here's some education. Nothing's guaranteed in this world. I mean, here I am after all these years in the same place as you.
That's true. And as the guy who helped put you through school, just let me say that you're one big disappointment to me.
Why?
Apparently you can't tell the difference between pastrami and corned beef.
You're making a Milton Berle.
What? A customer asked for a Joy Bishop. You don't know the difference. You need to study up on that menu, college boy.
All right, give me some corned beef.
Hey. You know what a Buddy Hackett is? I do. You don't. There was so much that I could teach you.
It's done. You want to inspect it up real close, Mr. Lord High Deli Grand Poobah?
Hey. What is that?
This is the Joy Bishop, Mr. Singer.
The Joey Bishop. Listen, why don't we just save this for the charity corner? Mrs. Patterson, the corned beef sky high was the first sandwich my father taught me how to make.
Is that right?
Oh, yes, I'll never forget it. He says you start with the bread, 2 good, strong slices from the middle, because the end couldn't hold a sandwich of this stature. Now, the corned beef, my son. No, do not be stingy with the corned beef. If they wanted stingy, they could go by Manny Resnick on Lexington. There we are.
Coleslaw?
Right. Nice round scoop in the middle. Good. Held all together by Russian dressing. My grandmother's secret recipe, Mrs. Patterson.
Ketchup and mayonnaise mixed together.
Yeah, there's something similar to that. Now, a full spatula, once across. That's it. All right. Now, the cut. Huh? That, Mrs. Patterson, is how my father taught me to make a sandwich. Ah, you know, I always look forward to the day when I could pass that on to a son of my own.
Excuse me, is Nathan Singer here?
Yes, sir. What can I do for you?
Arnold Fricker, Orange Grove Realty. We spoke on the phone.
Oh, it's about my retirement in Florida.
Right. I have some pictures of some properties near the ocean, if you're still interested.
What? And quit my family business? So it'll say on my gravestone, here lies Nathan Singer. He didn't die. He quit. Look, why don't you both work for me?
You don't have two jobs, Mr. Singer.
I don't have any jobs. I don't have anything to my name except this little family business that was here before I was born. And that is damn well gonna be here after I'm gone. Look, I need sons. Right the hell now. So what's it gonna be?
You know what you need here, Mr. Singer? Fax machine. So you can fax your menu out, fax the orders in. You could double your lunch business just like that.
Anything going with you?
You gotta think global. See, you gotta put this product in a package the public understands. Now, I'm thinking the pastrami bucket. For the smaller appetite, the pastrami nugget. 9-pack with fries and a soft drink. We can call it the Happy Meal.
Golly, I never would have come up with that myself.
Well, there's a lot more where that comes from.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Fricker, I'm sorry, but you see, I got this family business.
Coming up next, guess who's coming to dinner on Empty Nest? Then, will Ted tattle on Leanne's wandering husband? It's a tale of sex, lies, and 35mm slides on an all-new episode of FM. Tonight, only on NBC.